Because every time we've reached out to them to come to our meetings for interviews or even to discuss issues and questions that come to us to the Alliance, they're always quick to answer and get back to us. And I do appreciate you putting together the roundtable that include our industry professionals, because I think you understand it's going to take all of us to make this work and to make it a viable industry. So I do appreciate that. Our next speaker is Dan Hartman. Dan works under Matt Cook's division under the Department of Revenue. It's my understanding that as of January, you will probably handle the day-to-day of the medical marijuana industry. So guys, it's good to get to know Dan Hartman over there. So please join me in welcoming Dan Hartman.
It's really good to be here. I know that when we look at, and I'm going to talk a little bit about August 1st and kind of where we were. I really, as we moved into August 1st and we moved into these deadlines that were given to us by 1284, it wasn't just you folks that were pushed with those dates of July 1 and August 1. Our department was, and the people that work for us. I think that the short time period and the other things that went along with it could have made the process much harder. And I want to thank the industry and you folks for when you came and submitted your applications, submitted them complete, as complete as you could be on that day, but came in and kept a good spirit about it. I think some people brought their boxes in and they were almost giving birth and bringing them to us and giving them to us, and it really was. It could have, with some of the wait times that we had, especially on the last day, the afternoons, it could have really been an arduous task. But you folks made it orderly. You made it well, and I really thank you for that. I think you should applaud yourselves for what you did. Secondly, I had staff of my own that we had hired, just a few people, and then other staff from the Department of Revenue that came in. They worked long hours. Some were sent to go home the last day in the middle of the afternoon. Kept looking at that long list that I was working from, and kept just saying, "Give me another one," and bringing them on through. So it really was quite a process. Through that process, the majority of our applications were taken those last 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We took in 809 centers from around the state. We took in 309 infused products manufacturers and took in 1,219 optional grow premises. And I think it really was, the numbers that came in on that last weekend were staggering. The money, and it was a little bit over $8 million, a little bit extra, and he was conservative, and the money that you brought us for the Department of Revenue for this division, this cash fund that will serve this industry, we will be as good a shepherds as you would want us to be in trying to set up this industry. As far as the task ahead of us, we took in over that period of time 159 banker boxes, as you know, of paper. We are working through those. We didn't start out with full-time people, because this task will hopefully be this one-time push. We're bringing in credible temporary employees, so we can staff up, ramp up, get these things done, and get them passed, and get through on with the process. and then we will, our background unit and our background team will come down to a management level, and that's what we do, and that's how we do and use your money to get these things done, and hopefully not create any backlogs on our side. A little bit about where we're going, at least staff-wise, and where we're going with serving your industry. When after the August 1 date came and went, I took about a half a day to breathe and start back in. Since then, we've started looking at real estate, or at least office space, where we can better serve you as industry. We intend to set up our Denver office, probably somewhere around the downtown area, midtown Denver. That will be our hub, or our main office, and then also a northern Colorado, a southern Colorado, and a western slope office that will be able to be full service offices and be able to license your employees, take in any of your information and work, and those people being closer to your business, be a liaison to you from the department to help with your business as you set them up and as we move forward. So that's our thing. We are moving. Hopefully, in the next few weeks to a month, we'll have an information officer that can more quickly address your needs and your concerns, give you more information through the website. But we really went into that August date with kind of a conservative notion, if making sure that licenses came in and funds came in at a sustainable level to what we think will be ultimately the division size. So that's what we're doing as we move forward. I know that Matt's going to take it from here and tell you maybe where we're going from here, but hopefully, and once again, thank you for what you did for all of us to make that process go so smoothly. Okay.